It's summer roll time. Okay, so these are how I make my summer rolls and what to do with your rice papers. Rice papers. Oh, I'm not ready. Okay, well, I was gonna tell you first thing, and this goes very fast, is to get all of your ingredients that you want in front of you. Because once your rice paper is ready, the clock's ticking. So, but it's really easy and it's really fast. I don't know, you might not even like these, so you might find something else to do with your rice papers, but I'll at least show you how they work. So I sent you bean thread. It looks like rice noodles. It's not rice noodles. But if you have ever had a summer roll from a Vietnamese place, they have this in the summer rolls, the noodles. You can use rice noodles. I've used both, but I like this better. And I can only have so much rice before it affects my blood sugar. So this works better for me, even though this is still pretty high carb. You cook it just the same in some boiling water, which I got going here. But I don't have another hand to open the bag, so hold on. Okay, so it comes out in little clumps like this. It really does look like rice noodles. It kind of tastes the same. It's a little more, I want to say gelatinous, but that sounds gross. That's not a good word to use. So I'm just going to drop this in my boiling water. It doesn't even have to be boiling, just warm water for like 3 minutes. The instructions are probably not in English on the bag that I sent you, which was a giant bag. That was like the only size they had. Otherwise you're buying it in like these big bulk boxes. I think that's a little much for something I'm not even sure if you like. So anyways, cook these just like you would noodles. And I wish I could turn my camera so you could see my noodles and not me concentrating on my noodles. Ugh. And then once those are done, I'm going to take them out and I'm going to rinse them in cold water so they stop cooking, because otherwise they do like gel together, which is fine. You can still just pull them apart and use them, but they do, I like the texture that they add to the roll. So you tell me what you like. But I have all my ingredients that I like in my roll. So I have bib lettuce, which is fancy lettuce. I don't buy that except for this. And then my meat that I like, this is from Publix. Normally I use, like we have leftover pork tenderloin all the time that I slice up. But this was their Spanish pork roast. And that works if I don't have leftovers. And then some carrots, and I like shrimp. But I don't think either one of you like shrimp. But I literally put all my ingredients on a plate. So there's my pork that I'm going to use, my lettuce, the carrots, and cilantro, which I think you love cilantro, and this is tastes very cilantro-y. That's a word, right? So I'm ready to go start my rice papers and assemble. Oh, here is what the bean thread looks like. It's kind of clear noodles. And like more elasticy. That's the word. They're more elasticy than rice noodles. So I'm just gonna throw this in a strainer and throw some cold water on it real quick. Okay, so I have my frying pan on the stove, on just like warm. Actually, it's turned off right now because I was just cooking that bean thread. And you just want this water to be warm enough that you can still touch it. And actually it got too hot. It says you want to be able to touch it. And I can't touch it. So it needs to cool off. Blow on it. My stove's not even on. It's just that hot still. I need a new frying pan. Okay, I can touch it now. Alright, so I'm going to take my rice paper. I'm going to slide it in the water, and it's going to start curling up. But I'm going to completely submerge it on one side. This is why you need to be able to touch the water. Ooh, it's hot over there. And then I'm going to quickly, because this is still pretty hot, I'm gonna take it out. It's still kind of papery, like that, but that's okay. That's about how you want it. See, I think I took this too far already. It'll start sticking to itself really quickly. I'm gonna pull this over to my cutting board now. Okay. I don't know how good you can see it, but I have part of it hanging off the edge of my cutting board. And that'll help me when I'm going to roll it. So I'm gonna quickly lay my ingredients across. And one trick that I do is putting my lettuce on first. I know I just did the shrimp. That's because I like it pretty and I want to see it when I'm eating it. But just lay your lettuce down, your carrots, whatever ingredients you want, all your cilantro. I think usually I do the pork on top of the lettuce, so it's nice and flat. I forgot that. But we're going to do it on top, so it doesn't matter. Hopefully you can see that. And then my bean thread, which I always forget because it's in the sink straining. Put these noodles on here. And then, hopefully you can see this, I'm going to take and wrap it like a burrito. You do need 2 hands, so you're going to wrap it as tight as you can. Pull the edges over, kind of like a diaper. And keep rolling, nice and tight. Edges, ugh, edges, bleh. Rolly roll roll. Summer roll. See, I'm gonna show off. I want the shrimp on the outside. So I just kind of let it sit there for a minute so it gets all stuck together while I make my other one. So, oh, here's the first one. It didn't work out. You really do need 2 hands to do this. So this one got too much and I had to scrap it. Okay, so I'm gonna do another one. Okay, so I'm gonna grab one out of the paper. So you can see, it sounds complicated, but if you're not making a video and you have 2 hands, it's really quickly. Into the water, front and back, which I can totally touch now, which makes it way easier. Water, water. Okay, it's kind of shaking off the extra water. Lay it down. Good. Shrimp. So it looks pretty. I think I want these all going the same way. Lettuce. Lettuce makes it healthy. An extra piece of lettuce. Pork. You know, I was thinking, because like you probably don't like pork, you probably don't like shrimp. You could do this with chicken or turkey slices, which would also taste good in peanut sauce. Basically anything that would taste good in peanut sauce, you could put in this roll. Carrots. Let's see, what else did I used to put in these? I put all kinds of things in these. I got a little crazy there for a while because I was taking these every day for lunch. And so I was just seeing what I could come up with. This one I made pretty big, so this might be a little difficult to roll. So let's see. Let's get in there. Yeah, it's pretty big. It's a monster. Full. I hope you can see this. I was gonna have Kylie help me video, but she's across the street and I'm hungry. So roll, 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 roll. Ta-da! Ready for dipping sauce. So that's it. It really doesn't take that long. I know it seemed like it did, but you saw how quickly I made that second one. Like, I can make this quicker than I can make a grilled cheese. So now that, if I have a lot of stuff prepared a lot of time ahead of time, like the peanut sauce, okay, fine. And the bean thread, I'll keep that in the fridge too. So it's literally just do the rice paper and assemble. It's super quick. It's a lot easier than I feel like I made it sound. I feel like I made it sound complicated, but it's really not. I just didn't have two hands and somebody holding it for me. But now I'm gonna sit and eat my rolls and play some Animal Crossing.